Welcome back to the shop today, everybody. We got some new toys in for the shop, so we're going to take a look at those together. One is just going to be a brief overview, but the other one, I'm very excited for our next step up in our shop plans here. Stick with me here as we take a look at what we got. So, like I said, we got two boxes from, one from UPS, the other one is from UPS. But this one is from good old Prime Weld, and if you guys already know, I am a big Prime Weld fanboy. If you want to check out my review on the TIG 225 and also the Cut 60 that I used for my CNC plasma table, I'll link those somewhere up here for you guys. But anyways, I've been trying some cheaper consumables, Amazon, that kind of stuff, and they work. And to be honest, the consumables that comes with Prime Weld are just as cheap. But the difference is the amount I can get for the price. The cheap consumables that I purchased previously, I can only get them in like sets of 5-ish. At least on the Canadian Amazon, it was hard for me to find like a set that I could buy and not have to worry about for a long time. I can't figure out this box. What's going on? Well, I won't tear it open. But Prime Weld on their site had like a 138 piece or 180 piece set, and I was like, "Yup, I'm gonna do it." And for reasonably priced. I was doing some price comparing, like if I were to buy a bunch on Amazon, and this actually ended up being a slightly better deal. Not an amazing better deal, but better in the terms that I get more right out of the gate, and I get them right from the manufacturer, or the seller, I should say. I doubt they manufacture this, because it is all Chinese stuff, but the fact that they had a nice big set, because I don't want to have to buy consumables every week. I've been using my plasma cutter a lot in the last little bit, especially before Christmas. I was using it a lot, so I was going through consumables, and I am now actually going through my old discarded ones, trying to find ones that work well enough to keep me afloat. So I now have this set. And once I get this open, we'll take a look at it. So we've got a couple packages here. Oh, I think this is just packaging to keep its form. So it's actually smaller than I expected, but the consumables aren't very big. So. Alright, I'm going to put this in the garbage right away. So now we got that open. It comes in a nice little box, which I appreciate, because right now I'm just throwing everything under my plasma cutter. But, nice big set. One thing I really wanted was more of these. These get burned up pretty quick, actually, on the plasma cutter. I mean, they last a good while, but they do get burned up. And yeah, I think there was 188, I want to say, piece set, and I think there's, I forget, 60 of these, which are the main components. So, no, I'm very pleased with that. But that is not why we're here. We are here because I received this box. And this box is from Roalcoats powder coating. I'll link their channel below. If you've been following the channel, you know that we've built a powder coating oven, and we've been wanting to start some powder coating here in the shop. This is his RC-1 powder coating gun. It's an entry-level gun. From what I have done and researched, which is a lot. I tend to research the berries out of something until I actually buy something. But this gun, I would say, would be a step above Harbor Freight and Eastwood, definitely. For you Canadian guys, even the Princess Auto one, that's the same as the Harbor Freight one. This is definitely a step up, in my opinion, from both of those guns. And I think it's a good medium gun. I think it's a good entry-level gun. It's just not too cheap, and it's not going to cause me too much problems, I hope. But also, I want good quality stuff out of the gate here, and it's probably about twice as much as an Eastwood gun would be. But with what you're paying, I still think you're getting a good quality piece of equipment here. And the guy sold me on it. I don't remember the guy's name, but yeah, Roalcoats powder coating. So anyways, let's get this open and let's get taking a look at this, eh? There's just so much trash. I guess I appreciate that, and that way it's not packaged and bouncing around too bad. Second box. Yeah, packaging's good, nice and solid. If people care about that. There it is. So what do we got? We got some hose. This looks like this will be the air line. We got, this looks like the cup top. It's actually quite dirty and scratched up. I don't know if that's from just packaging or messing around. I don't know. But it's not going to cause me any problems. Got the ground lead. Got the cup with some extra fan tips in there. We got, looks like to be a power cord. Got the power cable to the gun. This is the power unit. Nice. It's actually pretty hefty. It's actually well built by the feels of it. Dial here for your KV. Don't ask me what KV is. I'm still learning this, guys, too. Power on and off. Power cable, and this I think is your ground. Nope, this is air. This is your air out. This is your air in. Ground clamp goes here. Should be using a ground rod, but I'll get into that later. And the main piece that I'm concerned about, if I can get it out, is the gun. Nice unit, simple. But I don't need anything that crazy. A couple go on the end. We'll go through all that. Nice handle, nice grip. It's got a fan tip on there already, or a cone tip. And in this little box is probably, sorry, I've been using the term fan tip, that's wrong. These are the standard tips, this is the fan tip. He always recommends using one, and I don't mind giving it a shot. I think from what I've seen, these fan tips spray a little bit more like aerosol cans do. And since it's a little bit more of my background, that's gonna make things easier for me. Now this, I guess not every unboxing needs to be the best unboxing. This piece right here is supposed to be welded onto here. So, a little disappointing there. Or is it just supposed to clip on? I don't know. But the best part is I'm a welder and I can fix this. Or I like to think I'm a welder and can fix this. Or it might just be supposed to be pressed on. Yeah, maybe that's all it's supposed to be, and maybe it just came loose. but I might throw a tack or two on here. But this is a holding base for the bottom of the gun, and we'll go through that together here. So this is the base that comes with it. This is just a base to hold it while you're... And remember guys, I'm no expert. This is my first powder coating gun ever. Never done this before in my life. This is not a how-to. This is stuff that I've done what everyone else done. YouTubed it. YouTube it, learn it, do it. That simple. So, I'm just going off of basically his videos. Like I said, I'll link his video down below as well so you can kind of see he does a better job of explaining it than I do. So, first of all, I'm not going to hook this thing up totally yet because I'm going to be moving it around. But this guy goes on the bottom of the gun. Threads are nice. Almost too tight, I would say. Threads go on the bottom. I'm going to leave these are the extra tips that come with it. They're just different conical tips. That gets screwed on the bottom. Your plug for your power goes here, and your air line goes in here. I'm assuming this is a little bit of a regulator. I'm going to be using an external regulator because I don't know if I trust that. But this base is basically just for this. So you can have it stored somewhere while you're using it. At least that is what I understand. Nice setup. I'm pumped about this, guys. Switch feels good. It's heavier than I anticipated. Because on videos, it just looks like a chunk of plastic. Oh, that adapter's coming off. So, overall unboxing, I'm very excited. Again, this is the power unit, power cable to the gun, air to the gun, KV on off, nice switch, and this feels nice. This looked cheaper on his videos as well. And your air in and your ground, this will be regulated air coming in. Yeah, not much else to say here, boys. This is, I'm excited. But there's only one thing a guy can do to test this out, and I think that is to use it. Now, again, I am no professional with this, so take it as it comes. I'm learning just like you, because I'm sure you found this video because you want to buy your first gun. So that's what I'm hoping to help you guys out with. So I'm going to get you set up here a little bit differently. Give me a second here. So what I've done is we have our oven over here. And like I said, I'll have the video up here. This is our oven that we built out of an old deep freeze. Works really well, running on propane. We got the propane heater down there. All works very well. And right now I have a makeshift powder booth here. Don't make fun of me for this, boys. This is temporary, very temporary. I was hoping to have my little booth built already, but just didn't have the time. And now that I have the gun, I need powder, and I have that too. So I'm really excited. So I'm gonna get this set up, and then we'll do our first ever powder coating together. Stick with me. So I got problems with the oven. I did a bunch of tests after I built it, and it worked flawlessly then. And now, for some reason, it takes forever for that thing to get hot, which shouldn't be the case with this heater. So I got this pulled apart. I'm gonna take a look at this and see what I might have done wrong. And once I figure that out, I'll bring you back, we'll get it plugged in, and we'll get it working, one way or another. So just stick with me here, I gotta fix this. All right, so I fixed my oven. The solenoid is bad, so I bought a new one, fixed that. So that's all good. I actually switched to a smaller one because I think the big one was giving me some issues. But anywho, that's going now. Oven is almost up to temperature. I got this chip right here. I'm gonna paint this black. This is just a little test piece that I cut. And as I get new colors, I'm hoping to do that so I have like a paint chip collection by the time I'm done. So I'm gonna set you guys up. And yeah, let's spray this thing and see what we get. All right, so got it in the oven, 400 degrees. At 10 minutes is the cure time that is spec'd on that powder. That is cat black from Emerald Coatings. And that is from flowout. So not from flowout, from when the part reaches 400 degrees, it is 10 minutes from there, not just 10 minutes in the oven. So I'm gonna keep periodically checking it until that part is up to 400 degrees. And then we wait 10 minutes and let it cool down, or so it's supposed to go. So I'm gonna see, I'm gonna see how this goes. A little nervous, but we'll figure it out. Okay, so I just checked on the part. It shows 400 degrees. I'm not sure if I believe my temperature gun, to be honest with you, because it wasn't in there for very long and it's already showing actually above 400, and I don't think that's the truth. So I'm a little curious about that, but I did start my timer. So we're gonna take it out after 10 minutes and see what we come up with. And then we'll see if this thing's kind of close enough or if I need a new thermal gun. It is a Harbor Freight thermal gun, so But anyways, we're gonna wait 10 minutes. We'll check it out again. Hopefully we get a good product. All right, it has been 10 minutes. So we are gonna go pull that guy out. Just set you down here for a second so I can get a glove on. And we will see what she looks like. I need better gloves for this. This stuff gets hot. We got some stuff that's burning in there. Get this guy closed. All right. There she is. There's obviously some dust in there, but that's the oven's fault, not the paint, I don't think. I had this piece pretty clean. But actually that looks like water. I don't know if you can really tell. That's actually not dust. Those are actually spots that just aren't where the powder didn't adhere to it. So I'm not sure if that is something that needs to be addressed. I'll look into that. Some people pre-bake this stuff to burn off anything. Maybe I need to do that. I didn't do that with this one, so. But that looks pretty sweet. So I'm gonna let this cool off, and maybe I'll hit it with a hammer or something, or chip at it, or just kind of feel it and see if it's gonna be as sturdy as I hope it will be. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing here, boys. I'm just kind of faking it. But for a first go, it's a nice gloss. Doesn't really do it justice. But I'm actually gonna put something else in the oven to pre-bake, because I think that might help us out here a little bit. So I have a sign that I'm doing for my niece. So I'm gonna throw that in the oven and let that cook for a little bit. And then hopefully by then that thing's cool enough for us to handle it. So stick with me. So guys, I think that was a success. This is the part again. I think I played with it almost a little too soon because I left some scratches and stuff on it. Like I said, I think I had a little bit of water in the lines, or just not, or on the part. So you can kind of see those little spots there. But all in all, I'm impressed. I'm super stoked to learn more about this. This is definitely not a how-to, guys. This is just a review of the gun and the fact that it works. And I think the issues I'm having right now are user error. Super pumped with the gun. Works very well. This is also a very small piece to be working with, so I mean, it's not like I got very far. And I was going to do a couple more signs, but because of all the playing around I did with the oven, I am now out of propane. Yeah, and everybody in the comments are going, you should have gone electric. Yeah. I went propane for my own reasons. We'll see if that was a mistake or not, but for now, I am happy with how it's working and how the gun works. Very impressed. Super pumped. I can't wait to do more of this. There'll be a lot more of this in the future. If you guys could go ahead and subscribe and like this video, I would really appreciate that. That helps me a ton. And it keeps me motivated. And it definitely encourages me a lot to keep going. So anyways, I'm going to leave that video here, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. See ya.